And welcome back. You're looking at the sky cam there where we do see conditions, a little rain, a little freezing rain continuing to try to come down. Let's take a look at our timeliner, talk about the last 72 hours. It has been nearly 72 hours since this storm first started to impact the area, mainly with rain. On Christmas Eve, right around noon, we started seeing that switch over to icy conditions, a little bit of snow mixed in, and it has just been rough ever since, and it continues. We have our ice storm warning until midnight tonight. That has been extended for those areas you see shaded in purple here. Grand Forks, Jamestown, part of that ice storm. Again, we've seen areas that have seen an inch of ice. And we'll take a look more at those numbers in just one second. You see the area shaded in blue surrounding where we have a winter weather advisory. Ice concerns there as well, just not as much of that ice continued or expected to continue to fall. We also have a flood warning, which we will get into as well. Quick look at our satellite and radar. We continue to see rain wrapping around this low, not just rain in Fargo, rain basically east of Fargo for the most part. Then you see the area shaded in pink. That's where we're seeing and continue to see freezing rain. Areas in blue, that is where we have some of that snowfall mixed with the freezing rain. Temperature chart kind of continuing to stay pretty solid in where it's been for the last 24 hours, and that is the areas that are below freezing. Grand Forks, Hallock, Langdon, Jamestown just jumped above the freezing mark by 1 degree. Those areas have generally remained below freezing. Areas to the east of that above freezing, that's where we have that rainfall in those areas. Just a quick note, 94 Jamestown heading west. We are seeing that highway closed in that spot. That remains the case. We'll let you know when it opens back up. Accumulating ice reports. Here we go. Chaffee, North Dakota, Sibley, North Dakota, Ariska. We all have an inch. That's a thick barrier of ice there. We've got Jamestown, 3/4 of an inch of ice again that's come down. Grand Forks, half an inch. These numbers are pretty staggering. It's rare that we see this kind of ice for this long. Additional ice potential up to about 2/100, or I should say 2/10 of an inch in the areas you see shaded here in pink. Other areas just a little bit of a glaze on top of what we already have. Additional snowfall. Yeah, we could see an inch, maybe 2 inches of snow in some areas here, maybe even locally 3, as some of this changes back over this precipitation to snowfall before the system exits the region. Now, flood update. Minor river flooding expected. Wild Rice River near Abercrombie expected to crest on Thursday, 21 feet. Red River at Fargo expected to crest Sunday at 23 feet. First alert forecast for you. Notice the same area that's seen the moisture the last really several hours. Some of it has lifted in some areas, but it will continue to stream over that region. And again, temperature is going to do very little shifting either way. So the areas that have seen freezing rain and ice, you're going to continue to see that. Finally, as we head into tomorrow, this system begins to exit the region, and we'll slowly by Thursday see some sunshine back in the area. Tomorrow morning lows, again, you can see some low 30s, upper 20s out there. So again, a transition back to snow in areas where we're seeing rainfall. Tomorrow's highs jumping up above freezing in most areas. So Grand Forks is going to stay at 32 for the high. After that, Bobby, we've got 33 dry on Thursday, sunshine. Friday dry, 35. New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, it'll be a little chilly, 23 and 25. But dry. Right. And that is the key, because after 72 to what's going to wind up being about 90 hours worth of precipitation, it'll be so nice just to see some sunshine again.
Yeah, it definitely will. Russ, thank you so much.